Hey everybody, welcome to the 9 Mile Swamp. It is Sunday. It is, oh goodness gracious, we are 2.5 minutes late. You will forgive us, but we'll play an extra song for you. Cheryl's going to dial in some of our groups and stations, so I'm going to play the guitar.
That's a good thing for you to do. Play the guitar.
And they'll know that the time is right when the mist meets the morning light. It is written, it is written, it is written, it is written. Song of summer in the air. They can that's called It Is Written. New ending.
It was a new ending. I caught on right away, though. So, hi,
Glad
Mom.
you did.
Hi, Michael. It's good to see you. And anybody else who's watching, just drop us a line so we know you're there.
Been out running by myself, it's just for fun. I'm alone with no one else, it's December. Snow rides with the breeze, I remember to mark my way by trees. I've got nowhere I want to go, I'm just moving slow. All alone, I'm all alone. There's no one man I really need to know. No one man I really need to know. When I was young, I dreamed of being free. Now it's all done. I'm running beneath the trees, but I wonder that children born today, if they'll ever understand my way. I've got nowhere I want to go, I'm just moving slow. All alone, I'm all alone. There's no one man I really need to know. No one man I really need to know. Now a young dog turns her tail flying, and I must go. It's getting on tonight, and although I must leave this day behind, where I go, I bring peace of mind. I've got nowhere I want to go, I'm just moving slow. All alone, I'm all alone. There's no one man I really need to know. 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 No one man. Yeah, that's a song about running in the shotgun, something I haven't done in a few years. Anyway, this next song is it's kind of a special song for me. It's an homage to the Byrds and to Roger McGuinn and those wonderful '60s days and all that 12-string guitar and all that stuff I used to love so much. And the Byrds were really special to me. And I was really fortunate to open up for them at Nassau Community College and open up for them later on a spring weekend at Nepal. So it's kind of a fortunate situation. One of my other favorite bands from that era, Procol Harum, I also opened up for. And lots more, but those were my favorite bands. So,
That was before I knew you.
yeah. So this is an homage to the Birds. This is called "Summertime." On a summertime, we were riding on the wind. We sang songs of mirth and power that would set the world to spin. On a summertime, we were carried by our light. We were proof against the darkness. We were fire in the night. On a summertime, there were voices in the stream, inspirations in the breeze. There was meaning to our dreams. There was whispering in the trees, reason in the sun, imagination in the moon. And if time was on the run, we went faster, breaking through. On a summertime, we spun freedom into form. We wove hearts and minds together in a rising summer storm. On a summertime, we swayed softly in the breeze, choosing sounds and words of kindness. We would gently rock the trees. On a summertime, there were voices in the stream, inspirations in the breeze. There was meaning to our dreams. There was whispering in the trees, reason in the sun, imagination in the moon. And if time was on the run, we'd run faster, breaking through. On a winter day, it is clear and oh so cold. There is space and time between us, and still so much left untold. On a winter day, I can see across the years, and though all my thoughts are barren, you will sometimes reappear. On a summertime, there were voices in the stream, inspirations in the breeze. There was meaning to our dreams. There was whispering in the trees, reason in the sun, imagination in the moon. And if time was on the run, we'd run faster, breaking through. We were proof against the darkness. We were fire in the night. On a summertime,
There.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
sorry about that ending there on your solo.
That's okay. Well, say hi to John Martucci because he's watching.
Hello, John Martucci. How are you? So good to see your name up there.
And I took my glasses on to see who else is
So
watching.
we're gonna. I'd like to read a poem now for you. It's about an old friend of mine and an old friend of a lot of people in the Hudson Valley and a lot of people in New York City. And that's Ed Diehl. And also named in this poem is another great guitar player, Steve Berg, who is also a fine guitar player. Ed Diehl was one of the finest jazz guitar players in the country during his life. He was a very eccentric man. He didn't drive and wouldn't get on airplanes, so his career was somewhat muted. But he played at the World Trade Center, and he's known and loved by many people across the country. Like as I said, he was my friend. It was a difficult friendship, as friendships with geniuses often are. And Joe, this is also for you, Joe Giglio, if you're out there, because Joe is another one of those kind of guitar players that I love, and that is the kind of guy who goes out and plays a gig, and as soon as he gets home, the guitar gets out of the case before anything else happens, in case it's needed. Those are the kind of guitar players I love.
So should I show these?
Yeah. Here we have it. This is a picture of Ed Diehl.
It might be too shiny.
Yeah, get it.
Oh, you can.
You can get it right up there.
Okay, there's.
And
yeah.
you can see there's Ed Diehl with his D'Angelico guitar, and Lou Pappas, an amazing bass player, next to him.
At
and
the
switch the
High Falls
picture.
Cafe, yeah.
This is a close-up of Eddie. It's the same picture, just pulled a little closer, and you can see that beautiful 1930s D'Angelico. Unfortunately, you can't hear him play it, but you can. He does have a record. There is, Ed Diehl did make one record. I think it's called "It's About Time."
It is, yes.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. So this is for Ed Diehl. Shy in his armor, polyester shirt, casual slacks, boy-like smile. He leans on that oft-handled ancient halberd, ready for that rite that calls again sweet silky nights of sparring without guile, and gives me the seal of the day. He throws one arm at my shoulder like a rope you might have to throw to a steadfast friend at the dock when the tide is swiftly ebbing and the wind is howling in your ears. He does the same with 4 or 5 old friends that have come again to watch and hear the soft placement of note on space. His hands pull sound from steel and wood, creating a calm, and we fall slack from the wonder at the round beauty of the tone, and we marvel as his left hand hovers, never anchored to position. And though there is memory, there is as well the chain between the hand and the mind. And the right hand, too, seems too loose to carry the import of his genius. No wind howls in his ear on the sunny isle of D'Angelico. Once, in a small Rosendale bar, my late friend Steve Berg leaned a whisper to my ear. "This is a real guitar player." And so, if you, my younger friend, could tack against wind and ebbing tide, and from the past a time shard steal, and spend it hearing Eddie Diehl, you'd know what is show and what is real. He was the real deal, was Ed Diehl.
And you can find that poem hanging at the High Falls Cafe where Eddie used to play brunches there.
Fortunately, you don't find the poet hanging at the High
Not
Falls.
the poet, no, just the poem and a photo of Eddie. And thanks again, folks, for joining us. I see Bob Jones, hi, and Robert Muller. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert. And,
Sorry, we ate up all the beet greens the other day, Robert.
You're right.
And anybody else who's watching, just drop us a
missing
line so we know that you're there. And we like to respond to you later when we have time, when we get a chance. Oh, we should talk about this CD. Our Catskill Dogs, Kurt Henry and Dog Nose CD has been picked up by Smokin' Fish Records, which is very exciting for us. Friend Don Sparks has established that record label, and he's got quite a few fine Hudson Valley local artists that are on that as well.
Right.
So we're playing, most of our songs tonight are from this album. And you can go to Smokin' Fish Records. You can find them on Facebook or on bandcamp.com and check out the music that they have there.
Okay, we got a couple of our Julia songs for you. The first one is called Julia in Running Shoes, which is meeting Julia, the beginning of a love affair. And then we have Julia Left. So these are the bookend songs, and there's another one in the middle, but someday we'll have more to fill in between. May I have a sip of your beverage?
Sure.
Thank you,
I
lady.
have 3 going. You can have
I see
one.
that. I don't have any going.
Oh, I see Blaze has joined us. Hi, Blaze.
Hi, Blaze.
My glasses on for that.
So this is called Julia in Running Shoes. You ready, Dawn?
I'm ready.
Okay. It's just as easy as 4, 5, and 6 when you are playing each sexy love trick. You're taking pleasure as I run faster. I slip and falter, sweet soft is as Julia in running shoes. This is called Julia Left. Left me, she says that we are both free. We'll be friends forever. I'll die alone without her. She said she had to have sometimes she could be free from the darkest hours behind her. Still, I'm just not buying. I know she's only trying to save the heart that loves her. I'm sorry that I'm not a drinker. I'll buy the next one. A toast to all your family, your kids. They've grown so quickly. Julia always said she didn't want a family. I could not believe her. Said I wouldn't do this, wouldn't put you through this. I try, but I can't leave her. Julia, Julia, Julia. Come on, let's have another. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for all the invites. Don't stop. I'll be there some night. We were so good together, the two of us forever. So good, at least it seems so. Still, I can't believe that she would ever leave it. Just where did all our dreams go? Someday I feel the sunshine. There's love that I can still find. A world where no one's lonely, where Julia's waiting for me. But I can't face tomorrow. I'm drinking down my sorrow. I'm guessing she's with someone. I'm sick from thinking about her. I just can't live without her. My life is coming undone. Julia, Julia left.
Really good.
Well, I'm going to tune this guitar. Do we have anything to tell him, honey?
Well, let's see. What would you like me to tell them?
Do we tell him about smoking fish?
We told about smoking fish. We can mention some of the other local artists who are on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that also picked up by Smoking Fish Records is Margie Zintz. She's great. She also does a live Facebook on Monday late afternoon, early evening. If you want to catch her, once you hear her, you'll love her. You'll want to hear her every week. Dave Kearney, great songwriter, singer. Ellie Wininger, Marilyn Kirby, Don Lowe, John Holt and Hallow Dog and E.C. Lorick. Those are some of the people we know, and there are also people on there that we're not familiar with that we're just starting to learn about, which is very exciting also.
Always good to meet new people.
Yes. And I see Brian Knapp is there.
Hey, Brian.
And Newton, looks like Newton. What did Newton do? Run into the other room when I started playing that harmonica?
Here's a song called Moonglow. I'm not just testing my wit in the spell of this moonglow. I'm not testing my wit in this moonglow. It's the song of the moonglow shining into your window. It's the song that true love knows, the only song that true love knows. It's hard to let go when the past, all that you know. I know you fell for the words and the tricks of love's treason. I'm not just testing my wit in the spell of this moonglow. I'm not out for myself, I've got a heart for all seasons. It's the song of a moonglow shining into your window. It's the song that true love knows, the only song that true love knows. I bring up the moon with a song by your window. When you hear the tune, you will know what my heart knows. When the summer is gone and the frost on the window, I'll still come with the moon and sing a soft song of summer. You'll be waiting inside, but you won't leave the light on. There'll be moonlight enough for the long nights of winter. It's the song of a moonglow shining into your window. It's the song that true love knows, the only song that true love knows. I bring up the moon with a song by your window. When you hear the tune, you will know what my heart knows. I bring up the moon with a song by your window. When you hear the tune, you will know what my heart knows. Okay, I think we're ready for Cuckoo.
Cuckoo, all right.
Yeah. We're going to finish up with a song called The Cuckoo and the Nightingale. This is not a song that's on Catskill Dogs. It's a song that was on our album Heart, Mind and All. And It's a song about contrasting platonic love with sexual love and that sort of thing. And one of the things I would like you to know, a lot of people don't know this, but in its original conception, platonic love did not mean sexless love. It just meant that the love between the minds was the focus, and things flowed from that. Of today, of course, we've completely bifurcated the two. Are you ready, darling?
Yes.
I can see it from behind, just a shadow in my mind. I can sense it in the air, with without it everywhere. Go out and find someone. Love is love, it's all the same. To blame.
Nice. Well, we certainly do appreciate that you've joined us tonight, and thank you for dropping us a line. We will respond to you shortly, we hope. And if we didn't get to say hello to you individually for joining us, we will there. And here comes our fancy technology. We're so grateful you could make it. Be safe. I hope to see you again next week. Extra Harmonies by Perush the Parakeet. A little percussion too on the bells.
See you next week.